The question is something. The question is like, this is on the string program. So if you know this one program, you will be like continuous for the remaining other programs, which I'll be listing it out. This I'll be discussing you like a 3 important lines. If you know that 3 important lines, you can write any of the string programs. Okay, I call it as like a Bhishma Bana for it. That 3 important lines are. Okay, I'll be discussing on when I explain the program. So let's take a string. What is that string is? WHAT what? I'll let it as is. I'll let it as YOUR, and I'll let it as NAME, right? So what is the output I wanted, guys? What is the output I wanted? I want the output as TAHW, and I wanted this one to be reverse. This program is nothing but a word reverse, right? RUOY and EMAN. Okay, without using any inbuilt methods, how you will be doing it. That is the whole concept of it, right? So now, wow, I told you something. I told you one thing, okay, yesterday. Whenever you deal with a string programming, you need to do the indexing. What is that indexing thing, right? So I'll be writing in the index format, right? I'll put the block diagram. I'll write the block diagram here. W H, all are in lowercase itself, guys. WHAT what, right? And again here, and again, what is this? ISEs, right? Again space. Again you have YO, you have UR, right? YOUR, UR, and again you have it something like this. NAM, and you have E over here, and you have last one is what, guys? What is the last one? At last one, what do you have it? Null character, right? So everything you have indexing. Let's take indexing like this. What is this indexing now? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have 5 over here. You have 6, 7, 8, 16, and 17. Right? So much is done. Okay. So now look onto this block diagram, guys. Look onto this block diagram. Okay, what are the things you wanted it? Okay, what are the things you wanted? Okay, you wanted this index, you wanted this index, right? You want to reverse this entire word, right? To reverse this entire word, you want this index. This three. What I want to do, guys, I want to put it this T to here and W to here. Same swapping logic. The previous video which you have, look onto it, right? So let's take it X and Y. Let's take it X and Y. Let's take it X and Y over here. Let's take it X and Y here. Okay, you just tell me what are the index I want to find it out. Okay, if I find it out that index, sir, if I find out that index, sir, that will be okay, sir. X should be what, sir? 0, and Y should be 3. So you have 0 and 3. I'll be doing this operation, right? So again I have 5 and 6, right? The one when I get it 5 and 6, I want to swap this one, right? According to this program. So according to this program, what is the index I wanted at? 8 and 11. Right? So again one more thing. What is this one more thing? It's nothing but 39, X is equal to 13, X is equal to 13, and Y is equal to what, guys? Y is equal to 16. I want so much. If I get this index, I can easily swap it, right? I can easily reverse the word. Now my whole intention is to find this index, and this index. Is that okay, guys? So much you understood? Okay, 0 to 3, first slot 0 to 3, second slot 5 to 6, next slot 8 to 11, next slot 13 to 16. Okay, so I'll be going for the terminal. So let's write the program, guys. Let's write the program. Hash include hash include stdio dot h. Okay, I'll let it as int main, right? I'll let it as int main. I'll go for a new line. I don't want another array. I want only one array, right? So I'll be taking one array. What is that array, guys? I'll let it as character type of array. So what I'll do it, I'll let it as ch, right? So this is the array I'll be fixing it. So let's say I'll fix it to 30, right? So how to read the array, guys? Yesterday we have looked onto it, right? Scanf. The previous video we have looked onto it. Scanf %s, right? %s, and I'll let it as just a variable name ch, right? At this situation, we'll read only one word, right? So I want to read complete sentence. At that time, what I'll do it, I'll do something called as XOR operation. How I'll do the XOR operation? I will do the XOR operation whenever it is encountering with slash n, then only you need to execute this. All right, that is what it is. I'm telling it here. So this is done with this. And next line, what is the first important thing I want to do it, guys? I want to do it something called as, like, I want to find the length of the given string, whatever the string is, like int len length I will initialize to 0 now here. So what is the line, what is the program we have written yesterday's video, the previous video which we discussed yesterday's class? What is the logic for length? So I'll be just telling the while loop. So I'll just tell it as ch of plus plus len, right? Ch of len. That's it. So right, this is the logic we have look onto it. Let's confirm with this for the new crowd. So percentage d slash n, let's take it as len, right? So if I run this program, so again I have told it yesterday's concept, as we're not explaining it today, day12.c, and I'll be running this program ./e.out. Let's take it as, like, what is this? What is your name, right? So I'm reading it, I'm getting it what? 18, I'm getting it. Oh, I have printed one space also, right? Nothing to worry about. That's the correct one, right? So again, I've printed as MIBWEB web. What is it getting it? I'm getting a 6 has length, right? So if I did it as Idris, what I'm getting it? So I'm getting it 5. So it is working fine now. Till length, it is working fine now, right? So length I have got it. So far so good. After this, the new logic comes. After this, the new logic comes. Okay, till length, I'm good. I'm fine with this, right? So after length, okay. What is the logic? We'll be writing it. So carefully look onto this, guys. Where it is, yeah. Look onto this. So to get this numbers, okay, to get this from 0 to 16, I want to run the loop from here to here, guys, till end. Till end, I want to run it. I want one for loop. Do you agree with this? So I will go for this program. I want to run this program from for, let us int I equal to 0. I less than what, guys? I have length here. I'll tell it as length itself. I'll tell it len less than length. Each time I'll tell it as I plus plus. Right? I'll open this and I will close this. Then inside this, some logic is there. Right? So before this, I'll print it. I'll tell it as printf. I'll tell it as percentage s slash n. I'll tell it as ch. Right? So after this logic also, I'll print it something. What is it? I'll print it printf percentage s slash n, and I'll let us ch. Right? But what I need to print it, when I enter this, I want to do some operation. When I enter this, I need to do some operation, right? So that is what I want to do it. Do you agree with this, guys? Do you agree with this? Okay, so if I tell it as here, for example, for just an empty line, I'm writing it. So I'll run this program. Okay, currently what I'm getting it. Okay, ./e.out, right? So if I tell it as MIB, right? MIB, WEB, or Idris, right? So what is the output I'm getting it? Same output I'm getting it. Mibweb Idris. 2 time I'm printing it. Nothing to worry about it. But second time while I'm printing it, should be reverse. This should be reverse, right? That is my main agenda. Now what I need to do it? I need to write a logic here. Inside this for loop, I want to write some logic here. Inside this, I will write some logic here so that it will manipulate it. Okay, so first agenda for according to this program. Okay, carefully look onto this block diagram. What is actually changing, guys? You can look onto the space, guys. Can you look onto the space, guys? There is some logic behind the space, guys. There is some logic is hidden behind the space. Look onto the space. Every time look onto the space. Look onto the space, guys. Right? What is the value of space? 4. What is this? 3. Why is nothing but 3? Okay. What is the space? 7. Here, what is this? 6. Okay. Here it is what it is, guys? 12. What is it getting at? 11. Something it is coming, right? Some logic is there, right? So if you find where is the space, okay, at that time you can get that index. My agenda is to get this index. I want to get it. Right? This index, I will call it as like this. Okay. Initially, I need to get this 2 index. Let's say this index has x and this index has y. at initially stage, right? So x I want to get it, x I will get it. I'll just initialize it, I will go over there and I'll just initialize to x is equal to 0. Nothing to worry about it, right? So I need two variables called as x and y. So I'll be going to here, I'll be declaring two variables, let's say two variables, or else in the length itself I'll tell it as x comma y. I will tell it x comma y. I will tell it. I'll come inside the for loop. I have x is equal to something, I have x is equal to something, I have y is equal to something, right? Y is equal to something, I want to find it. I don't know what it is. And initially, x is equal to nothing but 0 itself. Initially, x is equal to 0 itself. Okay. And this x will be changing, guys. This x will be keep on changing. Have a look onto it, guys. Have a look onto this. X's keep on changing. If you directly tell 0, that is not a perfect logic, right? So that what I will do is I will introduce my first bana. I'll introduce my first arrow. I'll be introducing my first arrow. That arrow is nothing but int p equal to 0. Okay, this is my first arrow, guys. Remember this. Okay, sir, whether I want to write it p itself, sir? No, sir, you can write it anything. No problem with that. Okay, so the only reason for p, I will be writing some logic in future, right? Because I want to avoid this. Okay, this will become constant now, right? To avoid this, I'll be using a variable name. Okay, to avoid this, I'll be using what variable name? I'll tell it as, instead of this one, I'll tell it as p. Any doubt till here? Any doubt till here? I have introduced your first arrow. This is my first arrow. Okay, still two arrow is there. If you understand that two lines, this one line and another two lines, it will be easy for you. For the next entire program, it is easy. Now I have told it. Okay, now at the initial stage, the x is nothing but what, guys? 0 itself. The x is nothing but 0 itself. Now you need to write some logic for y, guys. You need to write some logic for y, right? You need to write some logic for y, such that you need to get it as 3. Such that you need to get it as 3. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll write one if condition, guys. If condition. So I'll just tell it as here. I'll write it as if condition one logic. Here one if condition. If this condition is true, I'll go to this one. I'll go for this one. Okay, if this condition is true, I'll go for this one. Okay, if this condition is true, I will go and do this operation. If this condition is true, I'll go and do this operation. What is the condition, guys? What is the condition I want to check it, guys? If what is the condition I want to check it out is if ch of I, whether it is equal to space or not. Okay, if I tell it as, if each time the for loop is running, ch of I space no, ch of I space no, incremented, ch of I space no, ch of I space no, ch of I equal to space, guys. Yes. Now what is the value of I? I is nothing but what, guys? 4. I am getting it. I am taking that 4 and I am going inside, right? Now I is what, guys? I is nothing but here what, guys? 4 now, right? So what will be the y, guys? How will you write it y, guys? You wanted 3 for y, you wanted 3, but you have 4, right? So what will do it? You will simply tell it as I minus 1. Simple thing, simple concept, right? So same thing I'll be doing it here. I'll be going here and I'll be going here. I'll be writing one logic here. What is that logic? I'll tell it has ch of I, if it is equal to space or not. If it is equal to space, right? So I'll come here, simply I'll come here, I'll just tell it as I minus 1. Done. At the first situation, I'm getting 0 also, I'm getting 3 also, right? I'm getting 0 also, I'm getting 3 also. Now tell me how to swap it, guys. How to swap it? The swapping logic. Remember the swapping logic in the first video? The swapping logic. What is the swapping logic, guys? You have I, you have 3 also, right? So what you will do it? You will simply tell it as here. While you will tell it, while some condition you will tell it. What is the swapping logic, guys? What is the swapping logic? You will tell it. What is the swapping logic? What is the swapping logic? Simple thing, right? ch of x equal to what you will tell it? ch of x is equal to ch of x plus ch of y minus, okay, ch of x equal to ch of y equal to ch of x. Done. Simple logic technique. Right? So I have written in a single line. Not to worry about it. After that, what do you need to do it? Guys? After that, you need to do it something like this. SRS logic itself. Swapping thing. X plus plus, y minus minus. Right? X plus plus and y minus minus. Any doubt till here? This logic was SRS. Swapping the whole string, entire string you have swapped it using this. You can use this swapping technique, either whatever you can use a temporary variable and swap it, nothing to worry about. So I have written in one line because to compress my code. That's it. here. If you have any doubt, let me know about it. Okay, here guys, I'm splitting according to my space. I'm splitting according to my space. Okay, now instead of this one, guys, small changes I will do it. It's very small changes I will do it. Okay, instead of telling I, can I tell it as I plus one, guys? Can I tell it as I plus one? Can I change it here to I itself, guys? Can I change it to I itself, guys? Now what I'm doing it here is I plus one, ch of I plus one, right? At the initial stage, I will be like 0, right? When I is equal to 0, I'll check it future, whether I plus 1 is space or not, right? Again, I is incremented. Again, I'll check it I plus 1 is, when I is equal to 1, I'll check it whether I plus 1 is space or not. When I is equal to 2, I'll check it whether I plus 1 is space or not. When I is equal to 3, I'll check it I plus 1 is space or not. Yes, ch of I plus 1 is space. At that time, I will enter the loop. Inside the condition, I will enter it. At this situation, I will be what, guys? 3 itself. So for y, what I wanted it, only I wanted it. So I'll be not writing I minus 1. So simple thing. Can I do that small changes, guys? Can I do that? Can I do that one small change, guys? Can I do that one small change? Okay, look onto this here, guys. Look onto this. This is my second Bhishma Bana. Okay, this is my second Bhishma Bana. Okay, this is my second important line. Okay, instead of split function, I'll be writing it. It is not complete. It is not complete. It is a half complete. It is what? Half complete. Okay, still more half. I will tell it. I will give some problem situation. I'll give some problem. At that time, I'll be telling it for you. Is that cool, guys? Is that cool? Okay. Now what I do is, there is no problem with y. There is no problem with y. So far, there is no problem. Okay. So again, it will go for while loop. Okay. Again, it will tell it I starts from where now? I had stopped till 3, right? I will become 4 plus 1 space, no 5 plus 1 space, no 6 plus 1 space. Yes, 6 plus 1 space, yes, right? So it is coming to here, it is coming inside, and it's telling that for y it is telling 7, no problem with it. For y it is telling 6 itself, no problem. Whatever the I is, it is telling. But for x, guys, it is telling 0 itself. For x, it is telling 0 itself. Okay, but x should be what, guys? Instead of that one, x should be what, guys? 4 it should be. What is the changes I can do it? What is the changes I can do it? Here x should be, sorry, x should be what? 5. X should be what, guys? 5. X should point to here, and y is pointing to here. Y should point to here. X is pointing to here, and y should point to here. There is no problem with the y. Y will directly will come to here. But for x, guys, what I need to do it? For x, what I need to do it? Let's rewind it, guys. Let's rewind it. Little rewind it. Rewind the concept. Let's take it here. When x is equal to 0, when y is equal to 3. When y is also 3 only. When I is also 3 itself. Okay, we will come to the program. Here at the beginning stage, I was 3 itself. Okay, I was 3 itself. Look on here. Here I was 3 itself. Okay, I was 3 itself. Okay, what do you wanted for x, guys? X is nothing but what? X and y here. Let me write it as x and y here. X I wanted 0. Here y I wanted 4. For next one, y I wanted 3. Next one, what is that? I wanted here 4, and I wanted here, 5 and 6. Okay, 5 and 6, 8 and 11. 5 and 6 and 8 and 11. Okay, 5 and 6 and 8 and 11. So let it as 5 and 6 and 8 and 11. 8 and 11. Okay, 8 and 11. So next one, it is nothing but, this is nothing but 16 here, and here it is nothing but 13. Here it is nothing but 13. I wanted here 13. Okay, look on here, guys. Look on here. The simple thing I'll be doing it here. I wanted next number as 5. When I wanted it, when I is equal to 3, I have I is equal to 3 here. I have I is equal to 3 here. In the near future, I want to update this p. Over where, guys? I will come out of this loop of operation inside the if condition itself. I will update this p value. Okay, what should be the p value now? Next situation, when it is coming to the next loop. Okay, when it is coming for the next iteration, I want to update this p value. So what will be my p value? The p should be what? P should be not p plus 2. P should be I plus 2. Right? Simple thing. I is nothing but 3. You added 3 plus, what is this? You needed it 3 plus 2, right? At the first situation, you will add it 3 plus 2. Let's take it like this. You wanted 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is nothing but what, guys? 5. You will get it. Okay. In the next situation, I is nothing but what, guys? 6, right? 6 plus 2. What is 6 plus 2? 6 plus 2 is nothing but what? 6, 7, 8. 8. You have x is equal to 8, guys. Yes, you are getting x is equal to 8. The next situation, what is this p? P is nothing but 11, right? P is nothing but y itself. 11 plus 2. What is this? 11 plus 2. 11 plus 2 is 13. 13 I am updating to x, right? The same thing I'm doing it here. The same thing I'm doing it here. I'm adding just plus 2. Why I'm adding this plus 2? Because something like this, guys. If you look onto this diagram, look, I is nothing but 3. 3 plus 2. What is 3 plus 2? It is nothing but 5. Now I is nothing but what? 6. 6 plus 2. What is that? 8. Okay. I is nothing but 11. 11 plus 2. What is that? 13. Got it? Got it, guys? And this is my third Bhishma Bana. Okay, what is the first one? This is my first one. This is my first one. And this is my second one. It is not complete. This is my second one. It is not complete. And this is my what, guys? Third one. This is my third one. So which is it? Complete itself. Okay, for that I will write it in a generalized itself. For that I will write it in a generalized. Later I will tell it. Okay, now itself you don't want it. Not to worry about it. Okay, let's run this program, guys. Let's run this program. Clear. Let's take it like this. cc12.c. Why? Oh, for while I have not written the for we have x is than y. That is what we have discussed it, right? Dot slash a dot out out, right? So what is this now? I'll tell it as what is your name. Carefully look onto this, guys. Carefully look onto this. Okay, what is this? What it is converting it is, it is converting it. Your, it is converting. But for name, it is not converting it. Right? It is not working for the last word. That problem is with the last word. Okay, you take it on anything. Okay, let's take it as Mibweb, I'll let as IDRIS. Okay, you take it on anything. For last word, it is not working it. For last word, it is not working it. Why it is not working for the last word? Okay, why it is not working for the last word? Because in the last word, you don't have space, guys. Look on this carefully. You don't have space here. You have what, guys? You have null here. Instead of space, you have null here. Okay, this is one exception now, right? Inside the if condition, I will also check, okay, many other logic. Okay, so what is the logic is, I'll be writing it here is, I'll be completing this Bhishma Bana. Okay, what is the logic is, I'll be writing it here is, okay, so look onto this, careful look onto this. I'll be writing either ch of I or else ch of I plus 1. Okay, ch of I plus 1, I will tell it as if it is equal to null character. Okay, null character, I'll be comparing with the null character. Either I can write it or I will compare with this. Either it should be true, or it should be true. If any one of this statement is true, you go for this condition, or else you don't go for this condition. Got it? You can write it in this way also. Okay, you can write it in this way also. For example, if I run this now, I will compile this and I will run this program. Right? I'll write it as what is your name, right? So if I tell this, your name is also converting it. Okay, for example, I'll tell it as Mibweb ID arrays, right? So what is this? It is also converting it. Now word is also changing it, right? So simple operation I'll be doing it. Or else, sir, this works in only in the C language, sir. This works in the C language, sir. Sir, but in other language, sir, what I need to do it? Simple thing, guys. Why? Because the null character is not there, sir. So what I need to do it? Okay, so I'll tell it as I. If it is I is equal to, I'll tell it as length minus 1. Can I tell it, guys? Length is nothing but 17. I wanted 16. If I and the length minus 1 is equal, then you do the operation. Right? This logic it can be run, and this entire logic can be run in either in C, either in Java, either in Python, or either in C++, whatever the languages. Right? So if I run this program, so I'll compile this and I'll tell as dot slash e dot out, or I'll tell as what is your name, right? So what is your name? Again, I have space over there. That's the reason. So I will tell it as Mibweb, as Idris, right? So I'll be getting it. Done, guys. Done. So what is the things you need to remember it? What are the things you need to remember it? This is the first line you need to remember it. Why I'm writing this? Okay, why I'm writing this? Because to make it as this one as generalized, right? So again, this condition you need to write it instead of split function. I'll be writing this one, and again you need to know why this one I'm doing it, right? So this one is I'm updating it, guys. This 2 is not generalized. This 2 is not generalized. What is the thing is like, sir? What if we have more than 2 spaces, 1 spaces? At the time, what I need to do it for that, you can write in your own generalized value, or you can compare whether it is space or not, and then you can write it over there generalized value. Nothing to worry about. Okay, and so much you need to understand it. That's more than enough. If you have any queries, let me know about it. Take down this. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you is don't play with the content, play with the index, play with the memory. Okay, you will definitely will get the output. Always play with the indexing. I will give you simple question now. I'll give you simple question. I told you, right? The continuity of the question, right? Okay, well, the question is something like this, guys. What is your name? Okay, the question will be same thing. The output, everything I'll be writing in the green pen itself. Okay, so output will be, this question was asked in one of the company, WHA hash, I guess in the Capgemini itself. Okay, at and hash, at and hash. Here I wanted at OU hash. Okay, at AM hash. Do this program. Do this program, yes. I will add on one thing. I will add on one question mark also. Okay, I have here one question mark also. Okay, if I added question mark here, okay, the output should be here. The output should be at itself. Here the at itself. Your output should be what? At itself. I don't program for this. Guys, look on this. Look on this. I will give you next question. I will give you next question. Okay, I'll tell you what you need to do it. Okay, I will do you what you need to do it. Okay, look on here. Okay, guys, I told you, okay, sir, what if it is coming more than one space, sir? For one space, it is working fine, no problem. So what if it is more than one space? At that time, what I do is I want to make this one as generalized, right? I want to make this one as this two has generalized, right? So what I'll do is I'll run a while loop. I will tell this ch of plus plus I. I will increment I here until and unless it is equal to space. If it is not equal to space, it will break out. Okay, if it is not equal to space, it will break out and it will assign my p to I. Okay, it will assign my p to I. Okay, what is it doing it, guys? I was 3 here. Till here I was 3 here. It will come to here. I will become 4. We'll check whether ch of 4 equal to space. If it is equal to space, again it will do it. Again it will become what? 5. It will become what? I will become 5. Now it will check it whether 5 is equal to space. No, 5 is not equal to space. It will break out of this while loop and will come and will assign this I to p, right? And this one I will call it as, this one you keep it down. This will become more generalized, right? So I will run this program. Let's compile this and I will tell it as /a.out, right? So what is this? I will tell it as Idris and I will tell it as multiple space and I will tell it as Mibweb, right? So I will tell it as multiple space. I will tell it as you. I will tell right. So I'll enter this. I'll enter this. Can you see this, guys? Idris. I'm getting multiple space also here, and I'm getting this one. I'm getting multiple space and I'm getting 2 also. Done. This is work on, right? This is work on. Now what is my next input, guys? What is my next input? Same input, sir. At the first I want to print it at the last I want to print it hash, right? Look on here, guys. The simple changes I want to make it with the same program. The program remains same thing. I'll be not writing this logic. Okay, instead of this logic, what I will write it is, okay, what I will write it is, okay, look onto here, guys. I will remove this, guys. Okay, I will remove this. I don't want this logic. I don't want this while condition. The logic is only here, guys. This is the hardcore. This is the changes. The remaining everything is same thing. What is the changes, guys? I'm going into the if condition. I'm just telling ch of x equal to, I'll tell it as et, guys. Okay, so again I'll tell it has coming here ch of y equal to, I'll tell it as hash. This is the only changes I told you to make it. That's it. Remember patterns, you have learned it, two different patterns, two different classes, and you can do any of the patterns. Same thing, string also. You attend 2 classes, you see these 2 videos, you can do any of the things. Okay, I will run this program. Let's see like this. Compile this. I'll tell it has /a.out. I'll tell it as Idris. I'll tell it as Mibweb, and I'll tell it as B. I forgot it, so I'll write it as B here, right? So I'll write it like this. Done, guys. At the beginning I have at the end I have hash. at hash, I have it, right? So the problem is something like this here, guys. Okay, if I tell it as Idris, oh sorry, what is this? What is this? I have what is your name? I have question mark, right? I have question mark. So when I'm writing this, everything is it is converting it, everything it is converting it, but not this one. But it is not converting this one. Why it is not converting this one? Okay, let's take it like this. Idris. Okay, I'll tell it as M. I'll tell it as MIBWEB, right? So M should convert to which, guys? M should convert to it, right? But what I'll get it, I'm getting it itself. Okay, P condition गलत हो गया मेरा. Wait a second. I've written it right. I've written it properly. This one is okay. Wait a second. Let's comment it and I will write as I plus 2 itself for now. Palette dot slash e dot out. Out. Let's say it has Idris MIB question mark. Okay, I'm getting it now. Okay, so there is some slot changes with the P condition, guys. I'll be checking it out. Okay, you can write another logic. I'll tell you what is that logic. Let's work on it. Okay, let's work on it. Okay, so let's fix this problem first. Let's fix this problem first. What is this problem? I'm getting it. I'm getting it what, guys? I'm getting it hash here. Instead of hash, what I need to get it? I need to get it what? At I want to get it, right? I want to get it what? At I want to get it. So how can I change it? How can I change it? Right? Whenever I have a single character, so what I'll do it, I'll check it here. I will do it. I'll print it hash only when if x is not equal to y. Okay, if x and y are same number. Okay, if x and y are same number, pointing to the same index, I don't want to do this. Okay, I don't want to do this. Okay, so what I do it, I will go for here program. I'll go for this program. So I'll compile this. I'll write as dot slash a dot out and I'll write as what? Idris MIB YAML, right? So what I'm getting it, I'm getting it the same thing, same output. Done. So if you print it out, what is your name question mark? So again, you will be getting the same thing. Got it, guys? Take down this. Okay, I'll be giving one program. Okay, one more output, simple output. Okay, output is something like this. Output is, can you write it as like first foremost thing, I wanted this one W in the uppercase. W I wanted in uppercase, H A and T I wanted in uppercase, and ISEs, right? So I want this one in the uppercase, and YOUR in the uppercase, and NAME in the uppercase. Can you write a program for this? Guys, one small changes, take it down here. Okay, instead of look on here, when there was a problem when it was a single character, right? Here there was a problem when it was a single character. What was the problem is, it was going to the character, right? It was going to the character. It's incremented, right? It's pointed to the character itself now. It is telling the index of it. Later again, it is going here, it is incremented it. Okay, and it is giving you the space now. From space, it is counting the next character. At the time the condition becomes wrong, this condition will become wrong. Okay, so that what I did is, instead of pre-increment, I have done the post-increment. Okay, if I done the post-increment, first it will compare it, after that it will increment it, right? So there will be one more element, I will add it. Okay, at that time I have balanced it. The simple thing I have done it here, instead of pre-increment, I have done the post-increment. Okay, now it will work fine, nothing to worry about it. I'll run this program, compile it, look on here, ABC, I'll delete as A, I'll delete as space, I'll delete as XYZ, right? So if I enter this, look onto this, guys. Okay, one more bug is there, right? One more bug is there. Okay, for normally look onto this. What is your name and question mark, right? So it is working fine now. Okay, one more bug is there. This one also we can take it down. Okay, why it is coming? If you study this case, so it will be all right for you. Yeah. Okay, Coming to this one, what is that, guys? What is that? Next program is what? I want to make it as uppercase, right? So uppercase, what is this, guys? You know the ASCII values, right? Your uppercase A is nothing but what, guys? 65. Your lowercase A is nothing but what? 97. So there is a difference between minus 32, right? Simple thing, I will do it. I will come here. I'll delete a ch of x itself. I'll delete a ch of x itself. Okay, I will add it to that same index. What I need to add it? Ch of x minus 32. I want to do it. I want to do it 32 here. I will show you the problems. What are the problems it will come across? Ch of x, simple thing, same program. I'll do the simple changes here, right? 32 itself. Okay, when I run this program, there are little problem. It might occur. Okay, I'll run this program. I'll let us ./a.outr. Okay, let's say it as what is your name, right? So I'll enter this, right? Look onto this, guys. Wait a second. IDRIS Idris, I'll let as MIBWAB, right? So what is it getting it? So I'm getting some other characters, right? Why I'm getting this some other characters? I it is coming correct, M it is coming correct. For this, why it is not coming correct? For B it is not coming correct. Why it is not coming correct? Let's look onto it. Let's go for it and let's look onto it. Okay, so what is this? What is this happening here? So I have mistakenly typed it instead of X, I want to type it Y, right? So in few compiler it won't work it, guys. For that, what I need to do it, I will tell you. Okay, so compile this and I'll let us ./e.out, right? So I'll let us what is your whatever it is name, right? So I enter this. So what is this? It is all coming in the uppercase itself, right? So if it is nothing but Idris, I'll let us NMO, I'll let us web, right? So I'll come here. So whatever the single character, it is coming into double character. If I had not written the if condition, it would have been something else. This would have been something else. Just imagine if I have not written. Just imagine if I have not written here if condition over here. Just I'm saying it. Just in case if I'm not written this if condition, I will comment this, right? So what happens for the same input? Okay, if you don't write that line. So I'll compile this. I will run this program. Right? What is the input, guys? I'll let as IDRIS Idris. I'll let as NMO. I'll let as web. Right? So what happens to this one? This becomes the special characters. Right? It will go for the special character. Why? It is doing minus 64. It is doing minus 64. 2 times it is doing it. So to avoid that, what I'll be doing it, I'll be telling it as // I will take it down. I'll take down the // Done. Now it is perfectly right. All no problem. Okay. So in few compiler, you will be not getting it, guys. Okay. At that time, what you do is you need to convert this one into integer type. So how do you convert this one into integer type? So you'll use it something called as typecasting thing. So you will convert this one to integer type. Later, you will do it into the character type. You need to store it into the character type. Got it? For this operation. Got it? How do you convert it into integer type? So you just tell it as int like this. You tell it as int like this, right? So entire thing you will convert into the integer type. So you will convert it into the integer type. So like this you will tell it. All right. So after that you will do the operation. So this is also not a good, nothing to worry about it. So I will compile it. I will tell it as ./e.out. Let's say it as MIB, right? So it is also converting. Nothing to worry about it. In few compiler, right? In few compiler, if even you need to tell this one also, right? So even you need to tell it like this also. So after this operation, you need to store it in character type. So you need to tell it as character type also conversion. You need to tell it. This entire thing I am converting into the character type. You need to tell it. This entire thing you need to converting into the character type. You will tell it. So this one entire thing you'll convert into the character. So this left hand side, everything, whatever you have it, right hand side, whatever you have it, you're converting the character type and you need to store it into the character. Even this one will not get you the error. Got it? So let us do this and I'll let us /.a.out. Let's say IDRIS 3 MIB letter. So it is also getting you same input. Done. So whenever it is getting you error, you can go for the typecasting. Converting from one type to another type is called as what? Typecasting thing. Done. That's it. Okay, the simple changes you will be making it out. Okay, I guess guys, I guess you can write this program as like this. Okay, for this one you can write it like this. Okay, I you can write it here if ch of I. Okay, after that you can write it here like this. One line you can write it I equal to I plus 1. Okay, I equal to I plus 1. You can go on loop onto it. You can go on loop onto it. Later you can come here and you can add it to I. Okay, I plus 1, I plus 1, I plus 1, I plus 1, I plus 1. Okay, once if it is I plus 1, once it is I plus 1, always check like this. Okay, whether it is I plus 1 is space or not. Yes, it is space. I'll increment it I. Okay, you can go on like this. Go on doing like this. You can just take the common out. You can just take the common out. Okay, so compile it. That it has dot slash e dot out. Let's take it as e3 space MIT, right? So it is coming correct now, right? So this is working fine now. Okay, e3 I'll let it as h, I'll let it as MIT, right? So this is also working fine. Okay, this is working fine. Okay, to be generalized, you can write in a many logic, guys. Okay, you can write it in a many logic. Okay, you don't want to stick to this itself. Okay, but this one is the mana. Okay, don't forget this. Okay, I want you to remember these three things. Remember it. Okay, it took me around like 2 years to find it out generalized in the string. Okay, as I did it for the pattern, the same thing I want to do it for strings also. Okay, all the logics are same. The main logic itself only changing. Only you're changing it here itself, right? Everything same. Okay, those line won't be changing it. Got it? I don't want you to think other thing. I want you to think just a logic. If you crack a logic, you can write a program. Got it? Okay, guys, that's it for now. That's it for now. If you have any queries, you can ask me.